Hello, pit boys and girls. So, with the anticipated release of Xkherm 2 last Friday, I must say, did not disappoint. It is mind-numbingly difficult, as you would expect. I have to take frequent breaks as it is mentally exhausting trying not to lose a single soldier. If you do enjoy this type of game though, why don't you go check out Xenonauts as well? It is a very close remake of Xkherm, the original series. At one point I did try and stream this, but I quickly realized that people don't really want to watch you consider your options for 15 minutes before clicking once. Xbox backwards compatibility continues to deliver. With titles like Red Dead Redemption getting added this week, we can see why the Xbox popularity is definitely on the rise. Giving us old games that we really love, really good choice, especially seeing as those games are not always available on newer consoles. Naruto Ninja Storm also got its final iteration last Friday, Naruto Ninja Storm 4, not to be confused with it actually being the fourth game in the series, as there was Generations and Revolution and I think those ones, I think that's all, so it is the fourth numbered game in the series. This one aims to finish up the story of the anime and manga. The game also includes Tail Beast level fights, so you can get maximum destruction. You can also get all the different forms of your characters, which includes those final forms. So if you haven't watched the series finished, I would recommend staying away from this game, unless you're using it to get the story. Shadowrun is my favorite RPG setting out there at the moment. The whole reason behind this? Well, you know, the world went to shit, magic seeped back in, elves revealed themselves, people turned into orcs and trolls and all sorts of wonderful things. Oh, and we still have our technology. We just have to deal with the dragons ruling the corporations which rule us in turn. But the important thing about this whole game series, the whole RPG setting, is that we've now got another iteration of the game, Shadowrun Hong Kong, which was successfully kickstarted around, I think it was 2 years ago. Now, the reason why this is important is, with its September release last year, we thought, yay, we got a new game. And now this year, what they've decided to do is give us 5 or 6 hours additional content absolutely free. I know I'm going to enjoy that extra story. With all the success of Batman Arkham Knight on PC, you might be surprised to know that the Linux and Mac versions of the game have been cancelled. Now, for those who are actually holding their breath for this, I have to say, shame. Shame on you. Shame on your hamburger. My main story for this week is around Cry Primal. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk a bit about this was the devs gave us a bit of insight into where they thought the game series was going. In the original Far Cry, we had a sense of supernatural. Remember those shadowy beasts running across the island in that intro sequence? Well, now what the developers have promised us is going a little bit back to that. So they took out all the guns and instead gave us bows and a little taste of that supernatural again. I'm not really surprised about the guns being removed, as this is supposed to be set way back when survival was really important. So it makes sense to go back to bows and other sorts of weapons that are sort of mashed together. I do think this is going to breathe new life into a series that has gotten a little stagnant over the years. And that's all the news we have for this week. As I said before, it's just a taste of what happened, and hopefully we have more in the weeks to come. Keep it real. So remember, please give me a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, and if you can, why don't you hit subscribe now?